Aries. Your season begins this week when the Sun and New Moon enter your sign on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. Spring has sprung and so have you, because this is truly the period for new beginnings. This is a brand new chapter in your life that you can write any way you want. Another era in your life begins this week when Pluto enters Aquarius and your social zone on Thursday. You will find yourself feeling more connected to the world around you, so this is the time to transform your social life. Make connections and wishes as you find your place in the world. After a long period in Gemini, Mars enters Cancer in your family zone on Saturday, and you're coming home. You'll be staying pretty close to home as you focus on putting down roots and developing a strong support system. Taurus. Spring begins this week, but you're strongly considering going back into hibernation when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your privacy zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. Take a deep dive into your psyche as you spend your energy doing inner work so you can finally move on. Especially as this week marks some major life changes when Pluto enters Aquarius in your career zone on Thursday. You're stepping into your power and building a reputation for yourself. It's time to create some serious adulting goals as you work toward achievements that can change your life. Take steps to become the person you want to be. Start by using your words when Mars enters Cancer in your communication zone on Saturday. Over the next several weeks you'll be blunt with your feelings and say what needs to be said even if it's a bit unpleasant. Gemini. Your social life gets a major upgrade this week when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your social zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. Spend time with your friends, both online and in real life, over the next few weeks. Tackle obstacles with confidence and everything will work out. Your era of discovery begins when Pluto enters Aquarius in your expansion zone on Thursday. This transit could bring new experiences to your life that completely change your perspective. There's a strong possibility of higher education, travel, or a move across the globe. After months in your sign, Mars says goodbye as it moves into Cancer on Saturday. With Mars now in your value zone, you're focused on making some serious money this spring. It's a good time to focus on working hard to fill your home with beautiful things. Just don't burn out chasing the almighty dollar. Cancer. It's the start of the astrological new year, and you're ready to start working toward some major goals when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your ambition zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. It's time to take the lead and focus on your reputation as you go after what you want. However, don't solely define yourself by your career when Pluto enters Aquarius in your transformation zone on Thursday. This is the time to take a deep dive into your psyche and explore your depths. Balance the darkness and the light within you. After several months of hibernation and battling your inner demons, you're more than ready to turn the page when Mars enters your sign on Saturday. You're filled with energy and driven toward new beginnings. Start some new passion projects, meet new people, and take care of yourself for the new season. Leo. Happy spring. You're spending the new season doing plenty of traveling when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your expansion zone on Monday and Tuesday. This is a great time to embrace adventures, discoveries, and leaving your comfort zone far behind you. However, as you go on your jet-set escapades, keep a close eye on your important relationships when Pluto enters Aquarius in your partnership zone on Thursday. The next couple of months will tell you who's going to be an important part of your world. Relationships will change and transform as you easily find lovers and rivals. After several months of being social, put that passion and drive toward your own healing when Mars enters Cancer in your healing zone on Saturday. Practice self-acceptance as you nurse your wounds in private. You might have to make some sacrifices for your highest good. Virgo. It's a new season as the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your transformation zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. Spring can be a period of rebirth as this season gives you an opportunity to grow. Trust your gut during the many changes that come up. Your motto is, I serve, so you're used to making sacrifices. However, be careful not to sacrifice too much of yourself when Pluto enters Aquarius in your productivity zone on Thursday. You'll be breaking your perfectionist streak during this era as you learn that everyone fails at some point. Don't dwell on it. It just makes you human. After months of hard work, you're ready to spend time with your friends when Mars enters Cancer and your social zone on Saturday. This is an ideal time to get passionate about community matters and take some meaningful action. Try to make your world a better place. Libra. Love is starting to bloom this week when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your partnership zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. This sparks a fire in your relationships and helps you meet someone new. Me turns into we this season. Enjoy. However, you might have to work to keep that spark alive when Pluto enters Aquarius in your pleasure zone on Thursday. Love affairs run hot, but so does drama, and everything could feel intense. This transit can create rebellion in every area, but don't let this passion burn your life to ash. It's time to put in the effort to make your goals and ambitions come true when Mars enters Cancer in your career zone on Saturday. This is a great time to think about what you want to achieve. Don't let minor things bruise your ego and ruin your reputation. Scorpio. Spring cleaning season begins when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your habit zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. This is a great time to take care of your life and make room for things that can benefit you. After a long winter, it's important to focus on your health as you become your best. Especially as you'll be dealing with wounds from your past when Pluto enters Aquarius in your family zone on Thursday. This transit focuses on deep-rooted family issues and breaking away from generational cycles. Learn how to fix things at home on a physical and emotional level. Fortunately, this week gives you an opportunity to go back to your roots to learn more about yourself when Mars enters Cancer in your expansion zone on Saturday. Learn more about your culture, and even take a trip to understand where you come from. Sagittarius. After a long winter, spring is finally here when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your pleasure zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. It's time to have some fun, including a spring fling. You're feeling like a little kid again, so have your fun and revel in the pleasures of life. Enjoy! Especially as your approach to life will start to change once Pluto enters Aquarius in your communication zone on Thursday. Don't be afraid to change shallow thought patterns that no longer serve you. Carefully read any contracts before signing them. You can thank us later. End the week on a passionate note when Mars enters Cancer in your intimacy zone on Saturday. This is a great time to experience a rebirth and transform your life for the better, especially when you try diving into the emotional depths with others. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable right now. Capricorn. While spring is blooming, you're getting down to your roots when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your family zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. This is a great time to look for ways to heal your inner child by focusing on creating a safe space for yourself to grow. One way to do that is financial, which will be a big theme in the next phase of your life once Pluto enters Aquarius in your value zone on Thursday. Over the next few months and years you'll be reviewing what you truly value in life, both emotional and material. If you've spent the last several months working on yourself, you'll be rewarded with new, stronger relationships when Mars enters Cancer in your partnership zone on Saturday. You can renew the passion in relationships as you desire companionship and are attracted to people who make you feel whole. Aquarius. Start the week by speaking your mind when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your communication zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. The spring can plant new ideas and positive energy in your mind that are ready to bloom. This is a great time for brainstorming, attending events, and taking a short trip. Step into your power when Pluto enters your sign on Thursday. You have the opportunity to become your best self, so break free from negative and traditional thoughts as you become a role model for others. Focus on what needs to be changed in your life and be transformed. After months of having fun, it's time to get serious when Mars enters Cancer in your habit zone on Saturday. Spring brings opportunities to develop new routines that can make your life better. Work hard and take care of others and they'll. Pisces. With tax season on the horizon, you might find yourself working harder than usual when the Sun and New Moon enter Aries in your value zone on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. Work hard now so you have good savings built up for summer. Find true value within yourself. Thursday unlocks a very deep period for you as Pluto enters Aquarius in your subconscious zone. This marks a period of changes to your life as deep-rooted parts of your psyche come to the surface. Unexpected events can bring out the best, and worse, in you. End this karmic cycle and the universe will reward you. After months of hibernation, spring awakens your joy when Mars enters Cancer and your pleasure zone on Saturday. The next several weeks will be filled with passion, lust, and entertainment as you focus on having a good time.